Hello class, this is Mrs. Malin from the Draper 2 campus, and today we are going to learn how to give your document a name and how to do a correct heading. Before we do that, we're going to review what we need for our presets on a Google document for MLA format. Remember, it's 1-inch margins, Times New Roman, 12-point. Header, double spacing, get ready. 1-inch margins, Times New Roman, 12-point. Header, double spacing. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to check my 1-inch margins. Remember, in Google Documents, the 1-inch margins are always preset, so we don't have to do anything with those. If for some reason you've clicked this ruler and you've moved the margins over, it's not a big deal because look, that ruler up here is shaded. So all you have to do is click that blue arrow and move it right back to where it belongs. So you've got 1-inch margins on both sides. Now is Times New Roman. That's your font. So we're going to go up here to your font. We're going to click that arrow and choose Times New Roman. What are you choosing, class? Get ready. Times New Roman. And then the font size is 12. What is it, class? Get ready. 12. The next thing we need is our header. So I'm going to go up to Insert, and I'm going to click Insert, hover over Headers and Footers, and then click Header. What am I clicking, class? Get ready. Header. I'm going to come over here. This is where I edit my header. So I'm going to come over here to Options. Click Options, and then I'm looking for page numbers. So I'm going to click Page Numbers. This is my header, so that's correct. We don't want to click footer. We always want to be on header. We're going to show it on the very first page, and we're starting at 1. So I'm going to click on Apply. Ooh, now remember, look at this. This number is all the way to the left-hand side, but in MLA format, it should be all the way to the right. What side, class? Get ready. Right. So I'm going to click Tab until that number is all the way over to the right, to where that blue arrow is. Now the Tab button should be on your upper left-hand side of your keyboard. So let's just click Tab. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. Once my number is where it should be, I can just click anywhere on the page to get out of my header. And so now I'm actually in my document. So we've done our review. We've done 1-inch margins, Times New Roman, 12-point, header, and double spacing. Line spacing, double. There we go. So the first thing we're going to do now, the new part, is we're going to learn how to name our Google Doc. Some of you know how to do this already, and that's great. We're just going to review it. We come up here to the upper left-hand side of your document, and we click that. Now, because I am teaching a lesson on MLA format, and this is the second one, I'm just going to put MLA Lesson 2. And now I've named my document. Whatever you name your document should be relevant to the lesson that you're in. If you're doing a virtue letter, you'll write virtue letter and then who you're writing that virtue letter for. If you're doing a fossils essay, you'll put in fossils essay. You need it to be something that you remember. So now we're going to work on our heading now that we've learned how to name our document. With your heading, it should always be your name, teacher name, class, date. What's that, class? Get ready. Your name, teacher name, class, date. So I'm going to pretend as though I'm my daughter writing this, okay? And her name is Lily. So I'm going to write her name. Lily hits. And then I'm going to click enter. So we've got her name. Now we need the teacher name. Since I'm teaching this class, I'm going to put Mrs. Malin. And I made a mistake. So I'm just going to fix that really quickly. Always best to fix a mistake the minute you see it. So we've got her name, teacher name, and the class is writing. This is the writing class. If you were writing something for science class, you would put science. If you were writing something for history, you would write history, but we're in writing, so we're writing writing, okay? And then the last thing is the date. Now, with the MLA format, you always want to write it day, month, year. So you write your date, day, month, year. How do you write it, class? Get ready. Day, month, year. So I'm going to write 21 March 2020 because that is the day that I'm doing this lesson. So we have your name, teacher name, class, date, day, month, year. Get ready. Your name, teacher name, class, date, day, month, year. That was excellent.